Welcome to Badminton Unlimited, your weekly access to badminton and beyond. This week, we speak to Chinese Taipei's top men's doubles duo Li Huei and Li Yang as they tell us about their rapid rise into the world top 10 this year. And we caught up with past greats of the sport in Singapore when former stars participated in the Keong International Cup. The success of Chinese Taipei in singles is well documented. World number one Tai Tzu Ying is blazing a trail in the women's solo event, and Cho Tianchen is proudly flying the nation's flag in the top echelons of men's singles. With 3 pairs in the top 20 of men's doubles, Chinese Taipei is also making good progress in the doubles category. Li Huei and Li Yang are the country's top men's pairing. The duo started the year ranked 13th in the world, and in the last 6 months have scaled the chart to a remarkable 7th place.
We're very pleased to be in the top 10. We never expected that we could reach that sort of high ranking. We focused more on our performance and our training and made sure we were well prepared at each tournament.
Badminton Unlimited caught up with the world number 7 pair at the recent Yonex Open Chinese Taipei to find out more about their meteoric rise. Although breaking into the top 10 has been very encouraging, the duo are not about to let their current elite status distract them from focusing on their quest for excellence.
It's important that we concentrate on our performance and not get bogged down by getting a better ranking. We just need to play well. We are pleased with some of our results this year, but our form has been inconsistent. We will have a good week and play badly the next, so we need to work on maintaining our form.
Although the Chinese Taipei pair have been steadily climbing up the world rankings, Huei and Li Yang have not won any titles this year. Their best result was a runners-up finish at their recent home tournament.
It's a little disappointing because although we've been climbing the rankings, our performances haven't been particularly exceptional. We've been competing in more top-tier competitions this year, so reaching the latter stages has given us ranking points. So our rise in the rankings isn't necessarily a good reflection of our performances.
Put together at the close of 2014 after a reshuffle in the national men's doubles team, the partnership started to see results in 2016. The pair clinched their first crown at the Vietnam Open and went on to add another 2 titles to their collection that year, winning in the Netherlands and Macau.
I was very happy to win Vietnam because I snatched the title from my idol, Keong. To be able to beat your idol and become champions is quite an honor, so I remembered I was very delighted. That year, our partnership really took off. We won our first title and it was a Grand Prix level tournament. And that year we clinched 3 titles, so it was a breakthrough year and quite an accomplishment for us.
Huei and Li Yang are eager to rediscover the form that saw them top the podium thrice last year. With several strong men's doubles pairs emerging in international badminton, it's more crucial than ever for the Chinese Taipei duo to improve and stay on top of their game.
Men's doubles is getting a lot more competitive. It is rare not to see any Korean pairs in the top 10. A couple of years ago, there were 3 Korean pairs. The Koreans and the Japanese have good young pairs, and they'll be rising soon.
We need to find more stability in our game and cut down on our unforced errors, because as we get into the latter stages of a competition, we tend to make more mistakes, so we need to address that.
Taipei City are hosts of the Summer Universiade this year, and Huei and Li Yang, as with several of the Chinese Taipei shuttlers, will be representing their nation at the international multi-sport event. With the Games coinciding with the Total BWF World Championships 2017, the men's doubles pair will miss out on participating in the prestigious badminton event.
I'm a bit disappointed, but this is my last chance to participate at the Summer Universiade. I continued my studies partly because I wanted to compete in the games, so I'm looking forward to it.
This is the first time our country is hosting a big sporting event, so we want to be part of it and hopefully to do our country proud and get a medal.
Li Huei and Li Yang are enjoying their elite position in men's doubles at the moment and have yet to reach their peak. If they can top the podium in Taipei, it could be just what they need to get back to winning ways on the BWF circuit. Time to test your badminton knowledge. In this week's trivia, we want you to name the first Japanese women's singles player to win the Indonesia Open. Have a think as we head for a break, and we'll reveal the answer when we return. After the break, we're in the sunny island of Singapore to find out what the buzz is all about at the Keong International Cup. With digital innovations, shuttle time is now more fun, engaging and accessible than ever. So get connected to BWF's Badminton Schools program. Find out more about BWF's grassroots initiatives on these platforms. Download the app, visit the website and get active on Facebook. Your gateway to shuttle time has never been so easy. Before the break, we asked you to name the first Japanese women's singles player to win the Indonesia Open. The answer is Sayaka Sato. After settling for second best in 2010 at the same tournament against Saina Nehwal, Sato came back with a vengeance this year. She defeated Sung Ji-hyun of Korea in the final to claim the BCA Indonesia Open 2017 crown. Sato's victory etched Japan's colours in the history books, as she became the first Japanese player to capture the Indonesia Open women's singles title. It was a gathering of some of the biggest names in badminton when the Keong International Cup took place in Singapore recently. Named after Malaysia's former men's singles world #1 and '92 Thomas Cup winner Keong, the tournament is an annual event in which ex-national shuttlers and past international stars get together for 3 days of fun and competition.
This cup actually is for mostly all the legends, all the superstars. They are already away. They look like very low profile or something like this. We are playing for the age group, so it's good for them to have a sharing, fellowship. Actually, everybody also want to win the cup, but we try to best to get together.
I met many former players at the tournament. For example, there were Rajiv Sidek and Keong from Malaysia. We used to play against them, and now we met up with them again.
The Keong International Cup was the brainchild of Malaysian badminton enthusiasts Captain Kwek Peng Chai and his wife. Their vision was to get past greats of the sport under one roof, in a competitive yet friendly setting where their fans could have a chance to interact with them.
In our local tournaments, ex-nationals are not allowed to play because they prefer to just club level social players. So I was thinking, why not? They're already 50s, you know. When in their glory days, they have no time to play with you. So now they have the time. We should appreciate that. We get a chance to get to know them nearer, brush our shoulders with them. Do you think that's wonderful? This is our dream. We started off in 2012 with only 10 teams, and they are all local Malaysian teams, and with no restrictions at all on stature or whatsoever. Then the following year, we decided to get Indonesia because we happen to know them. Indonesia, and a few other teams.
Held in Shah Alam, capital state of Selangor, Malaysia, for the past 5 years, the tournament has grown over the years, opening to teams from Hong Kong and Australia. For its 6th edition, the organisers decided to take the cup outside Malaysia.
We started off talking with all the players, after the game. So they said, we would actually like, one of them suggested to us, we would like to bring it to Singapore. And I'm thinking, why not? Let's go. It's a new environment, It so happens that I know the people are from Singapore Swimming Club. And the good people I know are from Singapore Swimming Club.
Having met Alice Sun last year when I first went to watch the Keong at the Shah Alam, I was actually quite impressed about it. So when she approached me to host the event, I thought it was a privilege and an honor.
One of the most established recreational clubs on the island, the Singapore Swimming Club, boasts 6 competition standard courts. This year, the Keong International Cup saw a record number of participants. There were 16 teams from 9 countries, totaling close to 240 shuttlers battling for the Challenge Trophy.
We have a few new players from Myanmar, from India, and Bangladesh. So we're very happy to welcome all these new players coming in.
Competing only in doubles, the 16 teams were divided into groups of 4 in a round-robin format at the group stage. Throughout the tournament, they played to 11 points, best of 5 games.
We introduced for the first time the plate event, so that people flying all the way from Hong Kong or Thailand, Indonesia, and so on, Australia, they will get more chances of playing. And the plate event will also continue into the final day on Sunday as well.
The teams not only featured former national shuttlers, but also included amateur club players. These players might have been past their prime, but the standard of badminton on display was no child's play, with impressive skills on show throughout the tournament.
Yeah, we very enjoy this tournament because we are give an opportunity to play and to show that we are still fit until now. Yeah, and then we have a chance to meet our old friends.
In the first day, right after my match, then I stay until about quite late because I want to play how they play the legend, how they all play, quite interesting, and I want to learn about the skill from them.
After 3 days of intense competition, Musika Fly Power from Indonesia emerged champions for the 5th consecutive time. The team, whose player list reads like the who's who in Indonesia badminton, defeated Thailand on finals day. The celebration continued into the evening over food and drinks, with the prize ceremony wrapping up the 2017 championship. At the end of the day, this tournament was as much a competitive event as an annual reunion for the former practitioners of the sport. Looking at all the smiling faces, it has certainly been another successful year.
This tournament was like a reunion for old friends. It was good to meet them again. Although everybody wanted to be champions, but fostering friendship is more important.
When you are in the court, I tell you, you are different. You have to, sometimes you have to play your best, sometimes I think I'm not young, I think I'm old. So you have to step back. But anyway, we enjoy. That's right.
The Cup will be travelling to a different country next year, and there is the hope that more greats of the racket sport will sign up in the coming years.
But hopefully next year, we hope a lot of countries will come in, like especially China, Japan, Korea, and European. We try to get a lot of players come back. Like I say, Lim Swee King, Morten Frost, Hanja.
The prospect of the Keong International Cup is mouth-watering. Looking ahead, the tournament is only going to get bigger and better. After the break, we check out the progress of the BWF Shuttle Time Initiative in the Oceania region. Get connected with us on social media. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook and tell us what you think of the latest news, or perhaps you just want to leave an encouraging post for your favorite player on Facebook. If you've got any comments or photos, share them with us on these social media platforms. The Dubai World Superseries finals consists of the best 8 singles players and doubles pairs of the 12-leg MetLife BWF World Superseries circuit. With 6 tournaments already concluded, let's take a look at how the men's singles players line up in the Destination Dubai rankings. Snatching the #1 spot is Kidambi Srikanth. The Indian shuttler shot up the rankings after winning back-to-back Superseries titles in Indonesia and Australia. The 24-year-old's victory in Jakarta saw him move up 12 places to 2nd, before claiming the top spot after clinching the Australian Open crown. Chinese Taipei's Cho Tianchun is in 2nd place. Cho is still searching for a 2nd Superseries title since winning in Paris 3 years ago, but his consistency has ensured he is still in a firm hunt for a place in the desert city. Meanwhile, Xi Yuzi of China sits in 3rd, and 3 places below him is compatriot Lin Dan. The 2-time Olympic champion suffered an early exit in Indonesia, but his quarter-final finish in Australia saw him climb 2 places to 6th. And following the Chinese star is arch-rival Li Chongwei, who takes the 7th spot. Log on to BWFWorldSuperseries.com to read all the news and information on the MetLife BWF World Superseries tournaments. The Destination Dubai rankings are updated every Thursday following a Superseries event, so check in on the site to keep up to date on the top 8 players in singles and doubles making their way to the finals in Dubai.
It's been a long time waiting for this moment, for this first ever victory in his 7th Super Series tournament final. Finally, Victor Axelsen can call himself champion.
The pressure comes when you're doing well, so I try to see it as a good thing. I see it as people believing in me instead of seeing it as a negative pressure on my shoulders. You know, that's just a part of being a sportsman. Sometimes you will do well and all your fans and friends will be happy, and the most important thing is that I know that my best friends and my family will always be there. Most of my fans I know will always be there as well. So people know that I'm trying to do my best, and sometimes you win and sometimes you learn, right? So that's how it is. That's the life of a sportsman, and you have to be able to cope with that, otherwise it will be a bumpy road ahead. The ranking isn't really a goal for me, so to say. It's just a bonus that follows when you're doing well. I'm more focused on doing well in the tournaments at hand and to do well in the next competition. And if you do well and you focus on that, on your next game, then the ranking will follow. So, I'm not so focused on the rankings. I'm just focused on doing well in practice and doing well in my next game, and then everything else will sort itself out. I really respect Kenneth, and I think that he's doing an amazing job with the men's singles squad and just the Danish badminton in general. I think we see a lot of improvement. We have young players coming up as well, so we're definitely going in the right direction. And hopefully Kenneth is proud of the things that I bring to the table as well in terms of achievements. I definitely enjoy playing badminton at the moment, and I feel that I'm improving. So yeah, it's just a matter of keep pushing myself hard in daily practice, but still remember to keep my body healthy and to keep doing the things I can to stay injury-free. The World Championships in Scotland is my next big target of this year. So hopefully I can play well there, and that's the next the next time I would like to really do well.
Giving every child a chance to play badminton. That's the tagline of BWF's highly popular schools badminton program, Shuttle Time. Rolled out since 2011, the sports world governing body has used this initiative to support the principle that children should lead a healthy and active life, both in and out of school, and at the same time, make badminton one of the world's most popular and accessible school sports. With over 104 countries across 5 continental regions implementing this fun and engaging program, Shuttle Time has grown in stature over the years. And it was only fitting that Shuttle Time made its presence felt at the recent Total BWF Sudirman Cup 2017 held in Gold Coast, Australia. Collaborating with the Pacific Sports Partnership, Shuttle Time pioneers Tonga was on hand to front the effort along with regional body Badminton Oceania.
This is our Pacific Sports Partnership program, which is an Australian aid program. It's been running in Tonga since 2013. Amazing success. We have paid staff in Tonga now. Badminton is one of the most popular sports in Tonga, and who would have ever thought that was going to happen? And Tonga are just doing a great job. So they're here linking with the local Tongan community. We're bringing some children in to watch badminton here in the stadium, to get some rackets in their hands, and again try and develop badminton more here on the Gold Coast.
Really happy because we are here from Tonga, and back where we came from, our expedition there is like training the kids to get involved and join the badminton, and we're trying to develop the skill and training them so they would love badminton and feel comfortable and coming and enjoy badminton there.
Shuttle Time has proven to be a global hit, none more so than in the Friendly Islands. Since the program's inception, the Tonga National Badminton Association have been building on the success. To date, over 5,000 locals have been engaged with 407 teachers trained.
Back in Tonga, popular now, we divide into 3 islands, and they are running partly from us. And all of them, they are running their shuttle time and reported to us. And it's good to us. And every month we have a report, and some of our workers, they are going to them and visit them and see how to develop the skill of the players. But normally we start only on community and school. And we are running it right now back in Tonga.
Papua New Guinea, Badminton Oceania's latest addition into the badminton family, are learning from the success of their neighbours and have no doubt that Shuttle Time will be key to growing the sport in their country.
We feel so excited. We're so excited for PNG because we are the newest member to join the Badminton World Federation, and we have so many big plans. I believe Shuttle Time, having seen how it works in many other countries that are similar to ours, I believe Shuttle Time is going to, go a long way in ensuring that everyone gets introduced to badminton, and we play badminton starting with the kids. So we start with the schools, and we've had a lot of interest from teachers and schools who want to join Shuttle Time. So we believe strongly it is the way to go.
While these countries aren't in the same bracket as the leading nations in the elite badminton world, the Sudirman Cup experience in Gold Coast has given them a good sense of what it takes to be at the top level.
Actually, I'm just happy, even though we didn't game with our team, but normally I'm here to see and learn what we are going to do. And the next time, we will bring our team and see how we can develop our players to move forward, not just to stay on the level, but to move to another level.
This is the pinnacle, but we need to do all the work at the bottom to keep getting, at the grassroots, to keep getting the players coming through to this level. So our programs like our Shuttle Time, our coach development, the player development programs, which all comes part and parcel with our good planning to get to these events, that is really important.
Every great journey has an exciting beginning, and BWF's Shuttle Time is proving just that. Let's take a look at the tournaments coming up in the next few weeks in our Badminton Unlimited calendar. Next week, we walk down memory lane with one of Indonesia's former stalwarts in men's doubles, Eddie Hartono. See you next week.